The Episcopal Church believes that the first movement inspired by Jesus was a community of people whose lives were centered on Christ and committed to living the way of God's unconditional, unselfish, sacrificial, and redemptive love. As Episcopalians, we believe in a loving, liberating, and life-giving God who calls us to ministry and leadership in the church and beyond. We believe in God that loves us all with no exceptions. As the first married gay priest of the Falls Church Episcopal, I am deeply honored to serve this community. I am excited to lead a community of people so committed to Christ's enduring message of love that sees no boundaries. This church congregation has learned to stand proudly with our LGBTQ+ members, to declare them God's blessing to all of us and fight for their inclusion at every level of membership and leadership of this denomination. I am thankful to God for shepherding me towards this beautiful, inclusive Anglican and Episcopal tradition. As someone who has been previously traumatized by my former denomination for being gay, I am painfully aware of all those people of all ages for whom the church is a source of pain. To those that have been and continue to be hurt by the church, I'd like to say, I'm sorry. To those who think that institutional religion and Christianity in particular do not deserve another try, I'd like to say that the Episcopal Church and this local Falls Church congregation welcome and affirm you. Whether you're gay, straight, lesbian, bi, queer, transgender, asexual, or a non-binary person, I want you to know that each one of you has been named by God. You have been wonderfully made in God's own image, and this good and gracious triune God of ours loves you. And I love you too. Please remember that whoever you are, whomsoever you may love, and wherever you are on your own journey of faith with God, you're welcome at this Eucharistic table every Sunday, as it signifies God's feast of love for all of God's people. I am delighted that the Falls Church Episcopal celebrates this year's Pride together with our sisters and brothers of Rock Christian Center, our sister church that worships each Sunday in our main sanctuary. We are so blessed to shine the beacon of God's love together this month.
I am Pastor Denise Wilson, Senior Pastor of the Rock Christian Center here in Falls Church, Virginia. What is Gay Pride? Gay Pride is Black Pride, White Pride, Asian Pride, brothers and sisters Pride. Jesus said, "You are truly my disciple if you love one another." It is our call to love one another, not to look at what goes on the outside, but to look at the heart from the inside. God told us, "You are my children, and I died for you." And it doesn't matter what you are, because we're all children of the Most High God. And in this, God says, love one another. So we love each and every one of you.
We know that church is not traditionally a safe space for queer people, but here at the Falls Church, we believe that creation would not be as beautiful without you.
We believe all children, youth, and adults are welcomed and loved to be authentically themselves, just as they were created to be.
There is absolutely more work to be done. It does not start on June 1st with Pride Month, and it does not end on July 1st when Pride Month is over.
This is a daily promise we make.
To be more inclusive.
To continue to learn.
To face our own privilege.
To be a place for healing for the hurt.
We strive for justice and peace among all people.
And respect the dignity of every human being.
The month of Pride stands for courage. It stands for justice. And most of all, it stands for love. Here at the Falls Church, we see you, we love you, and we celebrate you.